Hey guys, it's me, Heidi. So I just filmed a video, or thought I was filming, and I didn't take it off of quick capture, so it took my picture, and then I just talked into the camera as though I was filming, and nothing actually happened. This basically sums up my whole week, pretty much, just like mishap after mishap. Anyway, I'm so sorry that I didn't put a video out on Thursday. I really meant to, but it was Halloween and I ran out of time, and then I ran out of ideas and I couldn't think of anything. So I'm doing it today, which is Sunday, and I'm doing my first time tag where I just tell you a bunch of things that were my first time for whatever. So I'll get right into it and I'll start with my first word, which I don't know and my parents don't remember. My first friend was Little Ben, call him Little Ben. He was my first friend that I can remember. I was 5 and he was 3 when we met, and we still talk. We're still close. So I met him in Colorado when I lived there. First pet, I believe, was my rabbit Binocula. He was kind of a shared pet with my sister. We shared responsibilities. I think that was the first one. I don't remember. First fear was definitely water and drowning, especially since I think I was 6 or 7 and I was on the back of my brother's fishing boat, and he said something about swimming to the other side of the lake or whatever, and I said, "Oh, I can't swim." And I think he thought I was joking, but he pushed me off the back of the boat, and after a few seconds he realized I wasn't coming back up and dove in after me and brought me back onto the boat. I like to think he thought I was joking. Otherwise, I don't know. I hope he was. I hope he didn't just shove me off. I don't know. He probably doesn't even remember. It was a long time ago. So yeah, that was my first fear, was drowning, and it still is my fear. So today, actually, I'm super excited because I get swimming lessons today from my husband's coworker. She's been my workout buddy, and I'm super excited that she's willing to work with me, and because I'm super ridiculous in the water. Doggy paddle. I'm 27, you guys. First grade teacher. One of my parents, because I was homeschooled. First person I texted today was my dad. We were meeting for lunch, and I texted him to tell him that I was there. First car. I love this car. It was amazing. It was a white Mazda 626, 1985, and it had this hideous maroon interior, and the guy I bought it from, he was like in his 70s or so, 60s or 70s, and he had bought the car brand new and owned it the entire time he had it. So I just thought that was kind of amazing, because I don't usually hear of people buying a car that old from someone who's had it the whole time. But I didn't have it for even 6 months, and my sister totaled it. First phone. I don't know if this really counts because I didn't grow up with cell phones, so my first phone was a landline. I moved out when I was 18, and I had a landline, and people were so frustrated with me because nobody knew where I was, and if I was late, I couldn't call them. So I eventually got a cell phone. I think my very first cell phone was, I think it was 21. So 2007 would have been my first cell phone, and it was a flip phone, and it had buttons. Ew. My first kiss was actually also my first friend, my friend Ben. I think he was 5 and I was 7. Not sure. Who can remember? Unless you talk about like the first real kiss, I don't know. Probably my husband. First boyfriend, First real boyfriend was my husband, Paul. Long story there. First job. Oh my gosh. Terrible first job. I worked in a berry farm picking berries in the berry fields, and you're on your knees the whole time, and even with knee pads and these, they call them like little trolleys or whatever, like you kind of wheel yourself between like the little aisles of berries. It was always freezing cold because they started at 6 or 7 a.m. and you like by the end of the day your fingers were like pruny and stained. Even if you wore gloves, they were like stained from like dripping into the. My first concert was the Backstreet Boys. I went with my sister and it was super embarrassing. My mom and dad went with us. I was 13. My sister was probably 16. Yeah. I was in love with Brian Littrell. My first YouTube video is actually still up on my channel. I think it is my channel trailer, which I should probably change it because I was so nervous. It was less than a minute long. It was like 50 something seconds. And I just went over like my future plans for YouTube. And it was like only a few months ago. So it wasn't that long ago, but I was so nervous. And it really came across on camera. First person I ever subscribed to on YouTube. I wasn't super active on YouTube. Like I used to find videos on YouTube and everything, but never created a login or anything until like earlier this year. So I would have to say the first person I subscribed to was probably Daily Grace because she's amazing. First time out of the country, I believe I was 13 or 14. My mom took me, my sister, and my dance partner at the time, because I used to do competitive swing dancing. She took us to Canada, which is hilarious because she took us there because we needed sheet music and swing music. Like my partner and I needed more, I don't know, different kinds of swing music, I guess. And the only place we really shopped at here was Sam Goody, and it was before we knew what Amazon was or eBay or anything like that. So my mom wouldn't have known to look on the internet. So she took us to Canada for whatever reason, because, hey, that's the place to find sheet music and swing dance music. So, and the reason I needed sheet music was because my sister and I were in this like singing group with our neighbor. And we were heart and soul, and it was 3 girls, and we were all teenagers, and we were all inspired by Bewitched, like I don't know where they're from, like Ireland, Scotland, I don't know. But they were an all-girl group, and we were also inspired by Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, so we wore ridiculous clothes. Oh my goodness, I wish I could find some old pictures because it's ridiculous. Anyway, those are my firsts, you guys. I make videos every Thursday, or I try my very best to make videos every Thursday. Please like and subscribe. I also have a huge giveaway on my Facebook page. I just need a few more likes. A few. It's like 40 something likes. When I get to 150 likes on my Facebook, I have a ton of stuff to give away. So please, please, please like my Facebook page and leave a comment saying that you've done that, and I have a ton of stuff to give away. So thank you for watching.